Day. If you're joining me for the very first time, Happy Mother's Day. I'm going for a chair. Happy Mother's Day to all those beautiful mothers out there. A round of applause. Hats off to you. A hello on your head today. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. So, today, I applaud you mothers for such a tremendous job. Mother didn't have it easy at all. And if you're joining me for the first time, as you come on in, could you please like the video? Could you please share? And if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have you ever stopped to think about the 9 months your mother carried you? Before you even said your first word, before you even opened your eyes, she cried. She carried you for 9 months through pain, through sacrifice, and unconditional love. Today, we honor that journey. Mother, today is your day. When we look at mothers, the physical sacrifice, I thought I lost the live. The physical sacrifice. Let's talk about what those 9 months really meant. Morning sickness, ooh, sleepless nights, ooh, back aches, mood swings, fear. But she carried you on because of love. Every kick you kick, every kick you gave her, she felt the cravings. She endured every doctor visit. She hoped you'd be okay. Next, you have the emotional toll. While carrying a child, many mothers were also carrying heartbreaks, poverty, and rejection. But she never let it break her spirit. Sometimes she cried herself to sleep with one hand on her belly, praying for better life for you. How could we not respect our mothers and rate our mothers? Come on, think about it. The silent sacrifice. She gave up her favorite foods. Her rest, her body changed forever. But she did all just to bring you in this world. What do you think your mother gave up to give you life? And this, look within yourself. What did your mother give up to give you life? The prayers and dreams she had. Mothers talk to their unborn children. They planned, they hope, even before you had a name. She was calling you blessed. She spoke life into you. She carried you faith and fear. At the same time, for the single mothers, I stand because I was a single mother too. Some carried you alone, no help, no partner, but still showed up every day with courage. Shout out to all single mother who didn't quit even when the journey was lonely. Single mothers, this clap is for you. For the mothers who passed away. I just spoke to a young lady. Her mother passed away some weeks ago. And as it come to this Mother's Day, the sadness on her face, she wished our mother was here. Some of you can only remember not call, but their love still lives on. If you're honoring your mother who passed away, please type in the chat. Questions. Do you know what your mother went through to have you? If you know, could you please type in the chat? Another question up. What's something she did while pregnant that you now appreciate? What did she tell you? If you could thank her for one thing right now, what would be it? A short spoken tribute right now to every mothers who carry the weight of a child and the weight of the world at the same time. Thank you. You are God's masterpiece in motion. You didn't just give up life, you gave love. Mothers, clap yourself. You did great. To all the mothers, soon to be mothers, and mother figures, your sacrifice don't go unnoticed. We see you, we celebrate you, we hear you, we honor you. The 9 months you carried us, and the lifetime you carried our dreams. The months she didn't complain. 9 months. And not once did she ask for repayment. She wasn't looking for praise. She just wanted to know that you was okay. Even when she has pain, she smiled. When she felt your heartbreak, your heartbeat. A question for you. Have you ever heard your mom tell you her pregnancy story? What stands out to you? My mother always say, I'm kicking in the tummy. Or she had cravings for jackfruit or for mangoes. The mental strength a woman carries, not just a child, but worry. Will I be a good mother? Can I afford this? Will the father stay? Yes, she got up every day. Keep going like nothing was wrong. Cultural reflection. In Jamaica, many mothers carried belly with a firm belief bush tea, purr was the order of the day. When there was nothing, purr was the ingredients, and strength passed down from their grandparents. They had no doula like what we have today, no spa days, no maternity leave, but they carried you with pride and purpose. The bond that begins in the womb, science says babies are voices in the womb. So you've been hearing your mother's voice before you even knew her face. You didn't just grow in her belly, you grew in her soul. Honor the unspoken. Sometimes some mothers lost sleep, jobs, relationship, parts of themselves to give us life. Let us honor what they never said out loud. Motherhood wasn't always easy, but she chose it. She may have been scared, but she still choose to carry you. That's different. That's bravery. The labor story, labor pain, also power. Some women go through 20 to 30 hours labor just to hear your first cry. Invite viewers, if you're mourning or watching, tell us your labor story in the comment section. Let us celebrate your strength. Generational strength. Many of us mothers were children when they got pregnant, but somehow they still raise warriors. Our grandmothers did it without much. Now we stand on the shoulders. We stand on their shoulders today. The mother's prayer. Lord, protect this child inside of me. Let them be strong. Let them be healthy. Let them be live better life. Let them have a better life than me. A mother's cry is always want their child to live a better life than what they grew up and see and what they have been through. The prayer never stopped. And even after you were born. Right now, you can text or tag your mother and say, thank you, mother, for carrying me. If you are watching with your kids, hug your mother. If your mother not there, type the name in the chat so we can say it with you. Mother has done such an awesome job. Family come in. Happy Mother's Day. To all the powerful, beautiful, hardworking mothers out there, let's celebrate the Queen who gave us life and lesson. We'll never forget a mother's love. Moments of gratitude. Before we go further, let us take a moment to just say thank you, Mama. Real talk, mothers are teachers. My mother didn't wait on textbook. She taught me how to pray, how to fight for what I believe in, and how to carry myself with pride. Even when we did not have much, Mother taught us to be humble, to be content with the little that we have. My first school was at home. Mother taught us the ABC, how to pray before we have our meals, how to pray the first thing in the morning to give thanks to God before we even speak to anyone. Mother, you did a good job. If you grew up in a Jamaican household, you know that for every remedy, prayer was for everything. That was the band-aid for everything, every situation. When the food ran out, it was prayer. When your parents couldn't have it, it was prayer. If you remember when your mother used to bake the pudding to send for you to get a piece of pudding to send you to school, greater the coconut, greater the cassava. Sometimes their finger greater half on the cassava on the grater, but they still do it just for you to have a meal. Mother make some sumptuous meal. Sometimes them turn them on and make fashion when things couldn't stretch. Them stretch 3/4 pound of saltfish. Them stretch half pound of flour. Then stretch 1 pound of chicken back. As can to them in those days, it was oil and bone. Them know when the saltfish never enough, them put little susumba. When the saltfish never enough, they put little callaloo or little cabbage or little macaroni. Whatever they could afford. But mama is not going to bed without giving you a meal. Even though when night coming down and mama don't know where the meal is coming from, you gotta have something to go to your bed. If even half a bread, she getting half a bread, little lemonade. Lime always prevalent. You get a little lime, mix with the sugar, lemonade, eat it. Bread without the butter, go to sleep. Thank God, He provides. My mother didn't wait on a textbook. She taught me how to pray and how to fight for what I believe in. How to carry myself with pride even when we did not have much. What did your mother teach you that school never could? Let me know in the chat. Light moment. Jamaican style. If you grew up in a household, you know a mother's love came from Vicks. When you're sick, you know you get the Vicks vapor rub. You have a cold, you know the sour orange is gonna roast on the fire with a little honey, and that is for the cold. Yes, that is for the cold. Seriously, and sip. And a slippers flying across the room. Tell me your funniest mom moment. Let's laugh together. For those grieving today, I salute you. Even though your mother is not around, but live with the memories. Because those memories are like gold. They will never come back again. You will not see your mother right now. but those memories still live on. I want to big up the stepmothers, the church mothers, mother who stood there, not your biological child, but you stood as a mother to that child. I applaud you. I salute you today. You did well. You did great. For all those single mothers who send your son to college or university without the help of a father, I salute you today. And I'm standing in the gap right now for you. Salute. And take it from me. You did great. I myself, I stand tall and I'm standing with you. Happy Mother's Day. So, ladies and gentlemen, big up mothers. I have a lot of men on here. And let me tell you something. Did you do anything special for that lady of yours today? If you didn't do anything today, how about doing it tomorrow? How about giving her a little spa? Let her go to a little place where they can massage her little body. Yes. You know why I like about the month of May? It is very special to me. And how you mean it's special to me? Because am the celebrant of 2 days. I celebrate Mother's Day and I also celebrate birthday. You know that? Yes, next Saturday is my birthday. I'll be 54 years old. And I start get gift from now. Yes, I got a gift today. It was like Santa came down the chimney. And it's not Christmas. Yeah, you see, when you work hard and you work from the bottom of your heart, hard work pays. I'm not looking for any pay, any credit, any marmalade or any Kool-Aid, any accolade. But guess what? I got something very special for my hard and dedicated work. As I celebrate my birthday, somebody wanted me to celebrate my birthday in style. And I don't know if the person is watching right now. But thank you. Thanks a million. Thanks 1 million. So when I said thanks a million, you must know said that the thanks turn up. Yes. You see, mothers, whatever you find your hands to do once it's your job, do it with diligence. Do it professionally. Do it from the depths and the bottom of your heart. Treat people well. If you're caring for somebody, no matter who the person is, think of it this way. You're dealing with your mother. Give the same amount of care, the same amount of love. Because you don't know what awaits you down the horizon. You don't know if you're not going to get a earthly gift. Tell yourself, say, you're going to get a heavenly one. And I got a earthly gift today. Yes. Yes. You know what days I have to work for that gift? You know what days that would cost me? That's almost a week's salary. Yeah. But thanks to the giver. Thanks to the giver. It's not the first time the giver came through. May God bless the cheerful giver. Yes. She may be watching me right now. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My labor will not be in vain. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for a job well done. Yes, there's always a reward, but you never see the reward coming. But one day reward will come. God said in his word that he will pay you according to your work. Do the work with all your might. Working as a CNA, a lot of times I have to wheel and come again. Sometimes you cannot approach a client when situation is steamy. You have to wheel and come again. When you wheel and come again, situation's calm. But you see, when it comes to a client's skin, I am always overprotected when it comes to the skin of the client. Because if a client comes down with bed sore, it is called negligent care. And when that client feel pains because of a sore, you don't want to see a client is crying because the client is in pain. No. So when you're doing your job, that is putting food on your table, make sure at the end of the day, you can look within yourself and say, I did my best. Job well done. Yes. Caring. I serve with love. Whatever job you're doing, serve with love. Serve with empathy. Serve with compassion. Tell a client, it's okay. We got this. My favorite word is, it's okay. It's okay. I want that client to know that I got you. I'm here for you. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. Because you see the job that is putting food on my table, I don't play around. Me no run joke where that is concerned. I don't play. So when it come on to client, professionally, I'm a CNA. And what that mean? Nursing assistant. You take care of the client. You report to the nurse. Whatever the patient is going through, whatever is wrong with the patient, you're the one who reports to the nurse. I know some people who do this job, they just do it because of the money. You're wrong. Do it because it is the one that's paying your bill. It is what that putting food on your table. So you got to put your all in it. Yes. So caring is what I do best. I'm typing on my computer a little. All right, here we go. Yes, so I said, I like the elderly and I love them. Growing up in Jamaica, your parents taught you how to take care of the elderly and how to be very respectful of the elderly. So coming to this country and caring for clients, I have high respect for clients. You see, babies, when it come on to baby, children or child, and the elderly, me not run no joke, no full joke with them. They are my passion. Yes. When it come on to children, yeah, me have a soft spot in my heart. Yeah. My daughter, when I have my first grandchild, my daughter said, Mom, you don't think that the child's supposed to cry? When the child cry, I want every comfort to give to that child. That's me. I don't want to hear the child crying. I would try every means of comfort. Just like with the elderly. When they cry, I try every means of comfort to console them. Because I don't want to see them cry. I'm a jovial person. And one thing you should know about me, I get every client to sing. A client and I is going to do a duet. Or the client is going to do a solo. And if the client can't sing, the client have to make sound. Being a CNA is not just a job. It's a calling. Every shift, I walk in that place, that workplace, not just to work, but to serve someone, mother or father, grandmother, someone who deserves dignity and love. Yes. You see, when it comes on to my client dignity, it is well protected. Yes, well protected. Why I choose to work, why I choose this job. I did not choose the part for money. I chose it because I want to make a difference. Yeah, I want to make a difference. I've heard of stories how elderlies are neglected, and I didn't want to wear that shoe. Sorry. I want to make a difference. Every patient I care for is a reminder of the love I would want someone to give, not just only to me, but to my mother. I remember having a client, my first client in this country, and she passed away. We share the same birthday, May 17th. And I cried, and my landlord said to me, next time when you have a client, do not attach yourself to the client that you cry when the client pass away. Listen to me. When you work with a client for 2 years, you and that client have a bond, you more come like a family to that client. And if you should say I shouldn't have any feelings towards a client, that could not be me. Me is a woman will love ball. My love cry. Least I could think my ball down the whole place. So it wasn't easy for me. And I sat and I tell myself, how could I disattach myself from a client who I care about and do not feel it when that client passed? I have other client that pass away, I cry. And there are some clients that I try and hold myself together, knowing that I miss them and their families around. I suppress my feelings, I hold my composure, and I don't cry. Because I was the one who have to be strong for the family. So there are certain instances where I have to be strong to give the family comfort, even though I'm suppressing my feelings. You know the art of the work? We wash, we lift, we listen, we comfort. The lonely feed, the hungry, and sometimes we are the last voice a patient hears before they go. Yeah? Our voice is the last voice they hear before they go. We wipe the tears sometimes. Sometimes we wipe their tears, sometimes ours. The long days, the little thanks, the work long shift sometimes on the staff, often overlooked. But I show up because the job isn't just about task, it's about heart. Stories that stay with me. Tell one or two emotions of beautiful moment. Example, helping a patient celebrate a birthday. Look here. You see where they come on to patient and birthday, you make them tell you about me. Me we buy the balloon, buy the thing them and go and celebrate out of my pocket. That's me. Tell you this, I have a client and I bought the things. When you look, I order on Instacart. You know much one Cavell cake at $35 for Cavell cake. Me order Cavell cake. I order non-alcoholic wine. I bought the balloons. I bought the decoration. I bought the setup and I set up in here, you see. And I bought flowers for the client. So you see, the morning I hear the family member calling. So when the family member calling now, I didn't know. I want them to see her coming out with her bouquet in her hand like this. And when the family member say, who did that? Is that I said, I did it. I want to cry. And she put on a piece of bawling, you see, ma? She put on a piece of crying and said, girl, you have a heart of gold. That same family member, you know much me get? Talk about it. You know much not myself. Me neither look for nothing, but guess what? You see, when you work good, you get good blessing. There was a gentleman. It was his birthday. I used to work 2 jobs at the time. I bought some balloons, blue or white. And I bought the number with his age on it. And I take it there. The man said, nobody has ever done this for me. Nobody has ever done this for me. And the boss I was working with, like 5 days, I just only go to him on weekend. I told her, you know, I'm going to celebrate this gentleman's birthday. He's 70-something. I'm going to celebrate his birthday. And she go to the Stop and Shop and she bought the potato and some chopped meats and we decorate and she bake a cheesecake, cheese pie or something like that for me. And he ate and we celebrated. And I remember that man wanted me to leave one day, And this, you know what kept me on the job is how I responded to him. I don't fight fire with fire because if I tell you I don't argue with client, me not argue with them. If I want to argue with them, I rather not to speak. I call every name in the book and me still I work the job. No, you not get me argue with them, my love. Because me know better, me not argue. I walk away. I'm not listening. I pretend as if I did not hear what the client say. Anyway, the man celebrated his birthday, so it was Christmas. I saw him with the shoes on his foot. And every walk he walk on the board floor, the shoes make noise. And I went to Macy's and I bought him the same shoes, but new one. I said, what size you wear? He said he wears size 9.5, and I bought the shoes and he loved it. And I say, put away the old one because I don't want to see you in that shoes. So I put away the old shoes and give him the new shoes. I had another client again. He's a twin. He's mother of 2 twins. And I decorate. That's my first decoration. And I decorate. I deck the place orange and blue. Orange and purple. And then it was his daughter's birthday. His daughter was living at the house. And I decorate again. Buy the balloon. Decorate. It was something. And the family came over. It was something. And they said, oh, you're going to leave me and go do decorating. When it come on to decking the place, I love to decorate. But for this year, I'm not celebrating my birthday. I don't have the time to go do the balloons them or something. Normally, I would come in from work and just go, whoop, whoop, 1, 2, and do the balloon. I can't bother. Too much work. Can't bother. So I'm just going to relax. I'm going to go to church on Sabbath. Back to the CNA now. Stories that stay with me. Tell 1 or 2 emotional or beautiful moments. Helping patient to celebrate birthday. I told you that already. Holding someone's hand when family couldn't be there. Singing to someone with dementia. I do that every day. Every day. I hold the client and we got this. You're going to make it. It's okay. I got you. It's okay. I'm here for you. We're going to sing something together. And then we sing a music together. And I do a little dancing too. One time I bought a crown and a flowers for a 79-year-old lady who hadn't have a birthday party in years. She cried. Her family cried. That's what love in service looks like. As I told you the story. The power of a human touch. Have you guys ever feel the power of a human touch? Sometimes a warm smile, a gentle word, simple, holding hands, giving eye contact, says more than medicine. Hello, am I talking to somebody today? Ever could. Clients want to hear, it's okay. I'm here for you. We got this. Respect all CNAs. To every CNA out there, I know you are mothers. And I know some of you are working tonight. You work today, the 7 to 11, the 7 to 3 shifts. You're a mother. You work the 3 to 11 shifts. You are a mother. And I know some of my CNA are watching me right now. Big up on yourself. On know my love on. Big up on yourself, CNAs. Mothers, I salute you. This salute is just for you, CNAs out there. CNAs would come and check in. Is everything okay? Do you need any help? Is there anything I can help you with? Some of them, they know I work long hours. They know I live on my job. They will come. Big up on yourself for those who always cook with love, serve with love, and bring a meal for me. I thank you. I applaud you. For the one who always thought of me, knowing that I'm not going home to get my food that I love, Jamaican food. You bring rice and peas and oxtail come. You bring rice and peas and chicken come. You bring cornmeal porridge come. If you get anything you come, you share with me. Big up yourself. Because I don't know me love you. You know me love you. And I know you're going to watch this one. You know who I talking. Big up yourself. Auntie Colleen. You're the one in a million. Big up yourself. I know y'all watch. I know y'all look. Big up yourself, girl. You know I love you. CNA, you are silent heroes. This world runs because of people like you. If you know a CNA, thank them. You can also tag them in this video. It's more than a job. It's a ministry. I serve with love because it isn't just a job. It's a ministry with purpose and legacy. Come to think about it. You know that some CNA, when they leave the house before 7 o'clock to be on the 7 to 3 shift, and after the 7 to 3 shift, they come and do another 3 to 11 every day, 7 days a week, double. Or they will take off 2 days in the week or one. When they work 7 to 3 and 3 to 11 doing double shift, they will also pick up an extra shift. Come on. Give CNA, when you see a CNA, respect them to the very ground. We are heroes in the business. Call to action. Whether you're a healthcare worker or not, serve where you care about others. Serve where you care about others. Whoops. My light went. My phone is on he, so I try to put it. Serve where you care about others. Look here, we're living. We're not just living for ourselves. My parents taught me, you cannot live for yourself alone. This is he. You cannot live for yourself alone. You have to live for others. You know, in this life, it boils down to how you treat others. Speak volume about you. How you treat others has a lot to say about you. The type of person you are. When I see somebody treat an elderly bad or talk down to an elderly, you expect me to think highly of you? It's not gonna work. No, I don't see you as the person you want me to see you as. Honestly. I mean, no matter what them say about you or what them do, cause you to do that. Listen to me. Walking away. No waste your time arguing with big people or with the elderly. Don't do it. Whether you're a healthcare worker or not, serve with love. I soon go in the comment section. So, every job is valuable. When you're working, respect your job. Doing my job as a CNA, serving with love and compassion and empathy. These go deeper in my daily experience. Emotional strength, spiritual impact, and respect for the profession. You know, sometimes I go home. Partner, you need to be supportive of your woman, your girlfriend, and your wife doing this work. Sometimes it can take a toll mentally on you if you don't have the support that you need at home. When you are in a relationship and you have a man, when you're coming home, a browbeat you and a talk down to you, and you're doing this job, it seems like your whole world is topsy-turvy. It's just like you're in a roller coaster. Men, give your woman the support. As a CNA, we need the energy at home when we go home. Because doing this work sometimes is not easy. For example, you have a combative client. Fight for everything. Out of control. Yes, you need to leave work at work and don't bring, but give your woman that support. She needs it. Know that you're there for her. The work behind the uniform, she will not tell you. When I got on my uniform, I don't dress for work. I dress for service, for patience, for compassion. Behind my shift is a person who had to set aside own problems to be strong for someone else. Every day is a test of the heart. Some days I cry in silence. Some days I laugh with patience. But every day I show up with love. How is that? Not everyone can do this job because it requires more heart than hands. Caring for the forgotten. I care for patient whose family stopped coming. In those moments, I became their family. Sometimes they take them to this institution and they leave them. They want clothing. No family member turn up. They want underwear. No family member turn up. I remember looking after a client. 3 suits of clothes. And the daughter said she will come back. And up till this blessed moment, nobody see the daughter. Nobody. Sometimes they have to take from other client clothing to put on that client. And every day, the mother crying, hoping that the daughter will come by. If you're listening to me today, daughters, treat your mothers with love. You know, I stopped somebody in the hallway the other day and I said to her, I've seen you ever so often and I respect you coming to see your mother all the time. I soon jump in the comment section. Beaker, hi. 25, hi. There are lots of nieces that come to look for their aunt, even though their aunt don't have a biological child. I respect them every week. I do. But for those of you who think or who put your parents in a facility and don't turn the black of your eye if you go back, go see them, it is not fair. And your day will come when your child or your family member will treat you just the same. Because what you meet out in this life, the same will be meted unto you. You can't sow corn and expect to reap peas. I'll pause to jump in the comment section right now. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Santan, I love you. Victoria, hi. Tara, hi. Isaac, hi. Nardria, hi. Tommy. Let me see. OLAITAN, hi love. Homemade fried chicken. Did you collab with my video? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm reading from my own script, my dear. I know you did, but thank you for that. I don't know which video are you making reference to. You have to tell me. You have a good day. I have to go. Bye. Anyway. A confused patient doesn't need yelling. Yes, I agree. They need understanding. Faith in the job. There are days I whisper prayers while changing beds. I ask God to give me strength and remind me why I do this job. I learned that spiritual care is just as important as physical care. We all sacred moments. Sometimes I make a little joke with my client. I said, you and I are the Siamese twin. And she would laugh. I said, you and I are the Siamese twins. We all sacred moments have witnessed first breaths and last ones. Yes, a gentleman took his last breath in my hand. He wanted to go to the bathroom and he told me he was gonna on himself before he reached the bathroom. I said, it will be okay. I will change you. And as he make his march and stepping off, I saw him held on to the banister and wanted to go down. And I put him back on the chair to sit down. Same time the daughter-in-law was coming upstairs. And she saw me trying to put him back on the chair and she came and helped. By the time I put him on the chair, he did like that. He took his last breath. His son was a doctor. He was working at his practice and they called him. The AMT did everything to shock back his heart. But it came up back, but it didn't hold. He passed away. I still live with his memories. He didn't want to take a shower. And his son couldn't get him to shower. His daughter-in-law couldn't get him to shower. But I got him to shower. You see, in this job, you got to be tactful. I told him, I get the shaving cream and I put it on his beard. And I said to him, we're going to go into the bathroom. You're going to sit on the toilet while I get the shaving cream off your beard. You see, when he's sitting on the toilet, I then said, sir, you're going to go over in the shower. And he went. He didn't resist. He didn't fight. He said, the first day, he said, you are Florence Nightingale. You get me into shower, you're Florence Nightingale. And the next time I want to shower him, I do the same thing. And he said, you're Buji, you're my mother. That's what my mother's name. And every time I shower this man have a nice name to give to me of somebody who was very special to him. In this job, you got to be tactful. You can't push the client. You cannot shove the client. You cannot force the client. You have to be tactful in this. Because at the same time, they don't want anybody to come and rule them. And they don't want anybody to think that you're the ruler or you come to take over. Let them feel that they're still in control and you're just only assisting them. First, when I go on a new job case, I take time and make my way. I don't just shove. Sometimes they'll ask you who died and leave you to be the boss. You don't want that. Don't push them away. Take your time. Be very tactful. Sometimes I'm the one who combs their hair, shave them for the last time. That's love and motion. Hear this one. My client that died in my hand, me never wash a dead yet. Me never clean up a dead yet. But the wife asked me, I would like to see my husband. He was in the army in India. And I would like to see him dress and in his clothes. Be clean. Let me tell you something. At the first dead me wash, I wash him and dress him. Okay? I have another client. The evening he didn't want to go to his bed. And I said in my mind, I didn't say it out loud. I said, what make this man you afraid to go in bed, so? It look like him I got dead, that's why I'm afraid to go in bed. But I didn't say it out loud. You see, when I go in there in the morning, 8 o'clock, to wash him, he just take his last breath. But I call the daughter. You know that we are not supposed to say the person dead because we don't pronounce people dead. I said, come here. Your dad is unresponsive. He's not responding. And she started to wake him and shake him. Me know he dead. But me leave her to do the finding. I said, come, let's clean him up. Call who's supposed to call. Clean him up. And I wash that man, the dead man again. And I dress him. So you see, when they undertake, when the funeral parlor, they always come and I'm on a case, them no worry. Because they done wash already, clean and dress. And if a woman, you go get your makeup and you get good send off. Another man again, dead. I did the same thing. Clean him up and dress him up. Comb up here, shave. Nice. Let me tell you something. I pause to say this. The living know that they will die, but the dead knows nothing. Nothing. So when you hear people say, oh, this person is dead and this person do and say and dream and dribble, you know, I don't believe it. Sometimes I'm the one who comb the air. I said it already. For the last time. That's love in motion. Beyond tasks, we build trust. We don't feed and clean. We build relationships. Patience, remember how you made them feel. That's why we ought to give these clients respect. When they smile, just because you walk in, that's an impact. You know, when I come in, when I'm off and I come in, my client, Gladbach boss, don't call us just CNAs. We are the foundation of the care system. We are not less. We are essential. We deserve better pay, better protection, and the same dignity we give to others. Burned out in real, but so in purpose. Yes, we get tired, but we don't give up because purpose fuels us. Rest is important, but the love never stops. A shortcut to my fellow CNAs, to every CNA out there who held a patient hand instead of their phone, who miss their lunch to help a full, for those who miss their lunch to help a fall, who stayed late to comfort someone's mother. You are amazing. You are needed. You are loved. And in closing, let us continue to serve with honor, to serve with love. Let us remember that we are not invisible. We are a lifeline, a blessing, a light in someone's darkest moment, someone's darkest hour. We serve, we loved. Tribute to all our CNAs out there, certified nursing assistants. And for some of the countries, they call them practical nurse. Hats off to you. Hats off to you, my love. As I'm speaking, shortly, I'm going to do a diaper change. As I'm speaking to you and do a reposition. Even the CNA unfiltered from the heart. We show up even if we're not okay, we show up. I had days where I'm hurting emotionally and physically, but I showed up because someone needs me more than I need rest. Behind the smile and exhaustion, behind the care, there is always sacrifice. This work isn't glorified, but glorious. We don't get awards, no news, no headlines, but a patient holds your hand and says, "Thank you." That's glory. We don't just do CNA work. We play every role. We are caregivers, cooks, housekeepers, counselors, pastors, and sometimes even comedians. That's me. Whatever it takes to bring comfort, I'm in for it. We adjust oxygen, reposition beds, clean wounds, and offers purrs all in one shift. It's the little things that matters most. Brushing their hair the way they like, playing their favorite song, listening to stories you'd heard 10 times because it makes them feel seen. Sometimes love, like fixing a color, warming a blanket, not just staying in extra minute, or just staying an extra minute. No one knows them like we do. We know their moods, their triggers, their fears. We know when something is wrong before the vitals even show up. Normally, working with my client, I know them. The nurse can walk in the room and I said, "Nurse, today you got to butter her up." The nurse replied, "Oh, I've worked with her already and it was easy to give her the medication." You see, when she didn't listen, and she'd go and do it because listen to me, these clients change. You may come today and tomorrow is a different story. She was giving her a hard time. And I said, "I told you." There was another one who came. I told her, "This is it." And she told me, "Oh." And she didn't listen. Twice she didn't listen. And she get the result I was trying to avoid. So, working, you know your client. You can't say the client this or the client that, because you know and you visualize everything daily. Ooh. No one knows them like you. We advocate for them when others overlook their pain. When we care from the soul, you change lives. I've seen patients who stop eating light up when someone care enough to ask their favorite dish was. Ask what their favorite dish was. Love isn't treatment. Love is not a treatment plan. It's a healing touch. Love is not a treatment plan. It's a healing touch. Being a CNA taught me humility and strength. We clean, what others can't. We touch what others won't. We serve where others turn away. That's power clothed in humility. We cry too, just not always in public. There are nights I cry in my bed after a long shift, after watching someone I care for pass away, after being yelled at while still giving my best. Yes, some of these clients, after giving your best, they will yell at you and you have to walk away, wheel and come again. But I wipe my tears and go back because they need me. Every patient teaches me something. I've learned grace. From stroke victims, I've learned patience. From Alzheimer patient, I've learned faith. From those who still smile through pain. We are the backbone of the healthcare. Without CNAs, system would fail, would fall. We are the ones on the floor, hands on, minute by minute, hour by hour. So don't say just a CNA. Say essential, irreplaceable power. The reward of connection. When a patient remembers your name or a smile because you came on a shift, that's love in return. We don't serve applaud. We don't serve for applaud. Not for Kool-Aid, not for marmalade, no accolade, no kind of laid. We serve from the heart. We're not looking for claps. We're not looking to give dignity, comfort, and compassion to those who need it. We are looking to give compassion and dignity for those who need it most. So, big up me CNA them out there. Hats off to Uno. Because I know the task not easy. You will go, a CNA will go to a client, and a client just do number 2. And by the time you clean up that client, that client mess from head to foot again. You have to go back in there. And if you don't mind shop that client do again, you have to go back in there. I remember having a client and I put the client in the shower. And putting the client in the shower, I don't know what happened, but the client just start do number 2 just constantly. It seemed like you turn on a hose in the shower. And when I called the maintenance said, "Oh, you go clean it up." Could you imagine how pissed I was? Huh? I have to use a brush and start to wash away, and get, oh my goodness. The maintenance lady, housekeeping, tell me that's not her job. You know, at that point in time, not because of what the client did, but I felt like as if I wanted to walk away. I'm telling you, I'm human. That's how I felt. Because the housekeeping supposed to come and clean up that. Because I already have the client. Then when I take the client spray the whole bathroom. Me this left to go down on my knees. Me tell you now. I remember another night again. I was at this facility and I was sleeping. The client bed over there, so my bed over here, so the client get up in the night and start to spray the carpet, and you could imagine that the same place which part me I go lay down. Me I lay down in the same place where the client has spray number 2 left, right, and center in hours. So with all them number 2 sent them, I couldn't go nowhere else go sleep because the client is a fall risk. Me have to hinder with the client. I remember another night, another client got up in the hours and fell. So you see, after that, taken to the hospital, come back after that. I tent me picture the bedside, Spread the sheet aground and pitch tent at the bedside. And sleep because me no want she to go fall off on her bed. So when she get up to go to the bathroom, I am there with her. I am there. So I remember doing this night shift. And the client, I'm supposed to watch the client and I get a nice little nap in a chair, And I see the man get up, So you see when the man get up, me just fly up in out a chair and get up, And stand up. So he was going to the bathroom. Say I fall him and I fall down. I catch him on my hand, with my hand, catch him. I said, what if I was dead in my sleep and allow him to get up and go to the bathroom by himself? Look here, sometimes them you walk easy. You have to put your shoulder to the wheel and ride the wave. Yes, because at the same time, no one wants a client to fall under their watch. Because when you have to write this long statement and this, nobody no like incident report to write incident report. I'm telling you. So people always try to work in night shift. You have to stay awake. Some of these shifts are wake shift. And I love private cases. Yeah. One single client. I remember working at a facility, 22, you could imagine, 22 person on my list. And half of them, total, lot of work. When you go in some of the place to work like memory care, and you have 9 people on your shift, sometimes 5 total, it's not easy. Especially for those who work at nursing home, have nursing home patient. May I tell you, hats off to Uno. I remember when I started to work as a CNA in Jamaica. And my training was at the infirmary in Spanish Town. You see, when you're going into that infirmary in the morning, make sure you have 2 scandal bags to tie on your foot. So you see, when you step in there, step in a number 2. And let me tell you, they had a hose outside. Some of the clients who can walk, you have to carry them outside and turn on the power hose, span them out there. Because number 2 from head to foot. When you go in that place, you don't want to eat your food. That's how bad it was. You have to shave them and clean them up. And let me tell you something. You see this work? This work not easy. You have to have a heart to do that work here. When I went to infirmary and I work at the infirmary, you have clients that have, call it shingles. That time I was pregnant with my daughter, last child. And I was fearful of catching the shingles. And you imagine you have to bathe somebody with shingles. Listen to me. You know, for respect CNA, CNA is not an easy task work. Because no matter the illness or the disease where the person have in a hospital, in a facility, CNA have to step up to the plate and wash them and keep them clean. Yes. Sometimes you have to turn the patient, rotate, reposition. No matter the illness the person have, you go into some room as a CNA, you have to have on the lot of mask and cover because you'll pick up something and carry home. Or they have something that can spread to you. You know how much shift me doing a COVID, and I've never had the COVID. COVID me under plastic bag of sweat and mask. Sweat. Me this left is stifle. But me have to do it. And you can't walk around the place and take off your if you take off your, you know, you have to go put on more than one. So that's how it used to be. So even now, COVID still a keep. And if I have a COVID case, you have to go up in a plastic bag. That's why when I go on COVID case, extra money have to come up. Because what? You're risking your own health to take care of patient. So, more money. So how was your guys' Mother's Day? How was your Mother's Day, guy? Did you enjoy Mother's Day? If you're not yet a subscriber, I'm asking, please subscribe to my channel. Please be a subscriber on my channel. I gave out a lot of nuggets tonight that makes sense, that can help you. Even if you're a CNA, that can help you to do well at your job. So please like and share to others. Share to mothers, share to CNAs. Go on. What happened? Share, you can share. Support is everything. You support me, I support you. So come on over. If you need a strength over your life, I'll come on, and I'll come and support you. Support for support. Be my guest. Like up the live, share, comment. Watch out the videos, them a little longer, please. America, I see you. New York, I see you. I know I have New York. I know you got me. America, I know you got me like that. So please, 98% of people will watch me. No subscribe. You see New York, remember me tell you. You see USA, almost 60% of viewers in this, in this island, in this America. 60% in America. So what happened to Jamaica, where I'm from? You no make America beat in a straight and lane? Why make you no can't support me? Why? What's your why? What is your why, Jamaica? I am talking to Jamaica at yard. I know a lot of Jamaicans in America supports me. Nigerian supports me. African from every tribe and nation in Africa support me. India supports me. United Kingdom supports me. Bangladesh. A lot of countries. Support turns up. Jamaican support me, you know. But very little. Big up yourself, Mobile. Big up yourself, Kingston. Big up yourself, Spanish Town. Big up yourself, Portmore. All that, uno. In them the place there. Big up on yourself because I know uno large. I always come up and come big up you. You Pakistan, Moldova. Big up on yourself. Pakistan, big up on yourself. All the countries that I didn't call, big up on yourself. State to state, big up on yourself. Because a lot of states support me. A lot of states. So I'm going to leave you now. Please go watch out my video them. Me have a nice video. Watch the shots them. Watch out the video them. Comment under the video them. Make me know no watch. Comment. Make me know no watch the video them. So what happen? Come on. Put on a little like on the video them. Come. Turn up in the comment section. Subscribe. Put your thumb on the scale no man. And let it stick. Don't take it off. Please subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm out.